If you want to grow bountiful masses of potatoes, you need little more than a black bucket, some soil and, well, a potato. Now, growing spuds this way has two important benefits, but before I tell you what they are, I'll first show you how I'm planting these in my yard. Now, not to get too technical, but there's two main categories of potato. There's determinate and indeterminate. The way I remember these is as decisive and indecisive, with determinate or decisive potatoes growing in one layer, and indeterminate or indecisive potatoes, well, he grows in multiple layers because he can't make his mind up. Yeah, it is a he. So I've pre-sprouted or chitted my potatoes before planting them. And this particular one which I'm planting is a first early determinate variety called Rocket. Now, since this particular variety grows in rows, I've actually planted them in 2 layers in my black buckets, in a sort of opposite to each other fashion, in the hopes of doubling my yield per bucket. Now, I will admit it's a little bit early to be planting your potatoes out in the UK, and mid to late March is probably more optimal. But this brings me nicely onto the 2 key benefits that I mentioned. So in these black buckets, the soil heats up much faster than it does in the ground. So the growing conditions for planting potatoes this early in the year are just better. And secondly, they're obviously portable, so if we are predicted a frost, it's easy to move them into a more sheltered space, such as the currently empty raised beds that are under my polytunnel type structure. First earlies are the quickest to develop from planting to harvest, usually ready in about 10 to 12 weeks. So let's hope the Met Office have got it wrong and it's not actually going to snow in March.